Hirschkäfer, ladies and gentlemen, the best tier 8 tank destroyer in World of Tanks. We are on the update 2.1.1 death server, and this tank finally received some buffs, some love from Wargaming. Right now, on the live server, it is by far the best tier 8 tank destroyer that actually is in tier 11. But Wargaming did a couple of things to it. For example, they buffed the dispersion on turret traverse by a whopping 9%. They also buffed the reload time from 13.1 seconds down to 12.9 seconds. That's crazy. And also the damage from 550 up to 600. This is your base damage before the charge. You know, that means you have better alpha damage, 50 better alpha damage all the time available. And that also should mean that your charging up to 800 is faster because you start from the higher value, right? Now, that's it, guys. This is what they did to the Hirschkäfer. Is this going to fix the vehicle? Did Wargaming just fix this tank? Well, if you can catch some sarcasm from my tone over here, from my voice over here, well, I guess this is the answer, right? But I'm going to show you this tank in action. We're gonna play a couple battles. So it has now 3,700 DPM on the paper. This is what it has. The gun handling was slightly buffed, and all the other things are the same. 600 alpha damage as well. So this is sweet. That was actually one of my first suggestions to this as well. I would not have touched the reload time. I would have buffed the alpha, the base alpha, up to 650 actually. But they are very, very careful with this. In my opinion, this tank is missing one massive thing. And this is just fully rotating turret, or at least 90 degrees turret, or let's say 105 degrees to the left, to the right. Not like fully rotating, but turret that allows you to make more plays. Because the tank, by its design, already has quite many flaws and weaknesses. You know, simply because of the size. It is massive, it is huge, it is long. Like, compare this to many other tanks. You know, this, like, look at the size, man. Look at the size. It's impossible to miss this, right? So this makes it very awkward. But I do understand, that it can cook sometimes. But yeah, so far I think it is the least favorite tier 11 tank destroyer for most of the players. Now, I'm going to show you live battles, which I had, while testing it. Keep in mind, take it with a grain of salt, that all those battles are on the test server, of course, so the live server results could be different, but, just because you asked for it, I want to showcase this tank to you anyway. How much use can we get those buffs that they did to this tank? And I have kind of a weird voice or sound during the battles. Different, let's say. Not weird, but different sound. But I'm still, new PC, still messing with the settings and figuring things out. So sorry for that, but yeah, hopefully it doesn't affect it too much. Anyway, now I shut up and enjoy. Let's see. Now that's a nice shot, huh? That's a nice shot. Big punishment to the Sheridan there. And ultimate punishment. Whoa. Other light tank as well. Hard to read the rain there. There was a little bump where it can hide. Ares. Nice. Dude, we're sneaking them shots in over here. Yes, please. 600. At least we're not going to see too many 400 bloody rolls, yeah? This was actually the saddest part about this tank before. Like, you are playing with the tier 11 tank and you are getting 400 damage rolls. Okay, let's Let me rephrase that. We are playing with the tier 11 tank destroyer. That should cook a lot more. Like, we're not talking about Dezrng that has crazy DPM, right? Nobody's here, nobody's here. I need to go here. Nobody's here. I could have loved to see a little pop-up there. Amorak blow up. $500. Well, it's close to 600 actually. Dezrng is going in as well. Let's go. Wait, I didn't understand. I thought this guy's just running away. He was running away and actually looking at us. Ooh. That was my bad, though. That was my bad to miss that shot. I should have aimed at the ash. Okay. Over here, we do not have time to charge. This C100 is going places, apparently. Yeah, that would have been another 400 roll with the old Alpha. Let's go. Our FA has 1 hit point and the dream. Never mind, no hit points. No dream. Heat. How many hit points this guy has? Let me just in case charge a little bit higher. Let me charge a bit over here. He has plenty hit points. He has plenty hit points. Okay. And now Dezrng. Where is this guy? Where is this guy? Not bad damage from this battle. They played very aggressively. I mean, we shut down the Sheridan very early on. They only had like one tourist, D100. I needed Dezrng to shoot at me. I really hope they didn't push forward. I tried to be sneaky with my reload, so not reload, not capping with my routing, but our Dezrng go straight in the gap anyway. Can you please go somewhere where I can shoot you? They're both here then, in that case.
Viewing devices destroyed. We'll have to sniff those turtles out.
Perfectly hull down. Okay. There's the reason that corner there, right? There you are. Do you have Billbox mode? Mr. Billbox? No. Just standard. Alright. Okay, well, as we said, this matchmaking had potential to cook shells and to cook damage, and we did both those things right here, right now. If I try to think, how much more use did I get? Well, actually, I did get some use. I'm trying to think, like, how much use did I get from the buffs, you know? How much use did I get from the 9% stabilization on turret terrors? Maybe with the first shot and, like, 2 more snaps, you know, could have helped me. DPM, I actually hit Sheridan with my second shot, like 0.2 seconds before this guy was gone. Maybe that as well. And we did quite a few shots with max DPM or the fastest reload time. So having 600, which is 50 extra alpha as well. You know, it did help a little bit. But looking at overall scheme and overall battle, what we did over here, you know, I think it kind of would have been the same without the buffs overall, right? So it was just a specific, this type of specific battle. Let's do more. Yeah. Smack in the face. Oh, 890, let's go. Nice. I don't even know if I can bend this guy like that. I don't know with heat either. This guy is perfect angle. Oh, we are so boxed in over here though. We're boxed in to the levels it's not even fun anymore. Ah! Mercy, man! Fire into ammo rack! Ah! I mean, we got trapped over here, we got flanked and trapped, so, you know, it's not much to say about the vehicle over here, but not having fully rotatable turret, this tank being so big, it's, you know, like, all those things are still a problem, you know? In this type of situation, it was very, very visible, right? But not much we could have done over here anyway, you know, to be honest over here. So just trying to figure out if the buffs did anything, you know? Just trying to figure out if the buffs have anything over here. Okay, Leo back there. I mean, you can be like a little bit more snappy. Very tiny bit more snappy, right? Yeah, I didn't have fully rotating turret here. I tried to adjust it. Okay, higher alpha. Saved us. I'm just gonna charge until I can.
Penetration.
606. At least we are not seeing 400 rolls that often, right?
Damn it.
643. Well, this guy's gifting us some free damage, though.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Yeah, like... I mean, they didn't do anything to the accuracy of this. But it feels... I don't know. Like, more reliable. It's, I guess it's just down to the RNG.
I'd applaud the way we took
I don't know
them
what the hell was
out
that guy doing
with
there.
my hands.
But I do know that I want to push forward now. I could have some side shots over there. Breaker is in the base. Breaker sniping. That's exquisite. Oh, I charged until I have enough alpha. Yeah, lahti. Aitäh. More charge.
Enemy armor
Until I
is
can.
damaged.
Man, what am I looking at? That actually could have been too high. Maybe the shell was flying too high there. Breaker.
Submit to
Okay, a little pop as well. And now where the hell is STRV? Where the hell actually is STRV? Sitting in the base? Sitting up here. Like, I don't know, man. Like, this battle doesn't tell us much, right? And none of those battles that we have played told us much. Like, we were able to farm this damage over here, but we would have been able to do the same with the old gorilla, right? Not gorilla, sorry, the old Hirschkäfer. So if you're looking for absolutely game-changing upgrades over here, well, this ain't it. But what is nice, you know, is the double DPM buff, right? Extra alpha, minimum alpha, plus tiniest touch of reload boost as well. No changes to the ability. So they are very, very careful with the upgrades over here. One thing is, though, I still don't understand why this tank does not have fully rotating turret. That alone could transform this tank quite a bit, because it has many flaws. You know, it is massive in size. It is awkward in position, especially right now. The size alone is quite a big balancing, let's say. But it has some things to offer. It definitely does have some things to offer. So Hirschkäfer, buffed, massively buffed Hirschkäfer. Like, keep in mind, those were test server battles, and hopefully it showed you something. We were able to see the alpha damage many times, multiple times. That's definitely what we were able to see, the alpha damage, the base alpha damage improvement. When you have to, or when you shoot fire all the time when the gun is reloaded. But other than that, it's still Hirschkäfer, guys. Thank you so much for watching, for tuning in, and I will catch you next time with something else. What buff tank you want to see next time, let me know. Have a good one, and ciao.